Namaste, my dear children. Welcome to distance learning sessions through videos. This video is made for class 3, subject maths, chapter number 4, multiplication. And this is 12th session on this chapter. Today, let us continue our discussion of revision exercises on this chapter. And today we solve the questions in test your understanding. In the first main question, solve the following word problems. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, 6 problems. Let us read, understand and solve these problems one by one. First, let us look at the first problem, A. Acura Computer Store assembles 83 laptops in 1 week. How many laptops can the store assemble in 6 weeks? Here in this question, the number of laptops that a computer store called Acura is given. The number of laptops that a store can assemble or prepare in 1 week is given, and we have to find the number of laptops that can prepare in 6 weeks. Let us solve and find now. Solution. Number of laptops assembled in 1 week is 83. It is given in the question here. Number of laptops assembled in 6 weeks can be found by multiplying 83 by 6, because the number of laptops assembled in 1 week is 83. So to find number of laptops assembled in 6 weeks, we have to multiply 83 by 6. Let us multiply and find the number of laptops assembled. So 6 3s are 18. We write 8 in one's place and 10 is carried forward. 6 8s are 48 plus 1 is 49. 498 is the product. So the number of laptops assembled in 6 weeks is equal to 498. Now let us move to the next question. Question B. Cartoonist Natasha sketches 104 cartoons in a month. If she draws the same number of cartoons every month, how many cartoons would she draw in a year? You can see in the picture here, there is a lady called Natasha sketching or drawing a cartoon. So in the question it is given that cartoonist Natasha sketches 104 cartoons in a month. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನತಾಶಾ ಅವರು 104 ಕಾರ್ಟೂನ್ಸನ್ನು ಸ್ಕೆಚ್ ಅಥವಾ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಫ್ ಶಿ ಡ್ರಾಸ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಟೂನ್ಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಮಂತ್, ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಟೂನ್ಸನ್ನು ಸ್ಕೆಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 104. ಎವ್ರಿ ಮಂತ್ ಇಫ್ ಶಿ sketches 104 cartoons, how many cartoons would she draw in a year? ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಟೂನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ನೌ. ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಟೂನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕೆಚ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ 1 month is equal to 104. It is given in the question here. Number of months in a year is equal to 12, isn't it? There are 12 months in a year. So Number of cartoons sketched in 1 year is equal to 104 into 12. That means we have to multiply the number of cartoons sketched in 1 month by 12 to get number of cartoons sketched in 1 year. So let us multiply 104 by 12 to find the required solution for this problem. So let us write down 104 into 12. Now we multiply this. 2 4s are 8. 2 into 0 is 0. 2 1s are 2. Next we put a 0 here in ones place and then we multiply by 1. 1 4s are 4. 1 into 0 is 0. 1 1s are 1. Let us add now. Let us add these numbers. 8 plus 0 is 8. 0 plus 4 is 4. 2 plus 0 is 2. And 0 plus 1 is 1. So we get 1248 as product. Therefore, the number of cartoons sketched by Natasha in a year is 1248. This is the solution. Next question C. Chandra travels Delhi, organizes tours to Shimla. If 36 people can be accommodated in a bus, how many people can travel to Shimla in 8 such buses? So there is a travel agency called Chandra Travels Delhi. So it organizes a tour to Shimla and the capacity of the buses with Chandra Travels is 36. That means 36 people can be accommodated. That means 36 seats are available in the buses with this travels. So if it organizes 8 such buses to travel to Shimla, we should find how many people can travel to Shimla in such buses. Let us find now. Solution. Number of people accommodated in one bus is equal to 36. It is given in the question. Number of people accommodated in 8 buses, 8 such buses. So we should find product of 36 and 8. Because in one bus 36 people can be accommodated, and to find the number of people that can be accommodated in 8 buses we should multiply 36 by 8. Let us multiply now. So we write 36 into 8 and we multiply now. 8 6 are 48. So we write 8 here, 4 is carried forward. 8 3s are 24. 24 plus 4 is 28. Therefore 288 is the product. Therefore, so the number of people that can travel to Shimla in 8 such buses is equal to 288. Next question D. Raju, the newspaper man, delivers 122 newspapers every day. How many newspapers will he deliver in 2 weeks? So Raju is a newspaper man who delivers newspapers and he delivers 122 newspapers every day. And we should find how many newspapers will he deliver in 2 weeks. Solution. Number of newspapers delivered in 1 day is equal to 122. It is given here. Number of days in 2 weeks is equal to 7 into 2, which is equal to 14. There are 7 days in a week. Therefore, in 2 weeks, there will be 14 days. So now to find number of newspapers delivered in 2 weeks, what we should do is, we should multiply 122 by 14. That is, number of newspapers delivered in 14 days. is equal to 122 into 14. So let us write down these numbers and multiply here. 122 into 14. Let's multiply by 4 first. 4 2s are 8. Again 4 2s are 8. 4 1s are 4. We put a 0 here and then multiply by 1. 1 2s are 2. 1 2s are 2. 1 1s are 1. So add these numbers. So 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. We write 0 here. 1 is carried forward. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. And 0 plus 1 is 1. So we get 1708 as product. So the number of newspapers delivered in 14 days is equal to 1708. Next question. E. Good Health Yoga Center has 18 rooms of the same size. If 114 tiles are needed to lay the floor of one room, how many tiles would be needed to lay the floors of all the rooms? So there is a yoga center called Good Health Yoga Center, and there are 18 rooms of the same size. And the yoga center wants to lay the tiles for the floors of all the 18 rooms. So the number of tiles required to lay the floor for one room is 114, and we should find the number of tiles required to complete the flooring with tiles for 18 rooms. Let us find it now. Solution. Number of tiles needed for one room is equal to 114. Number of tiles needed for 18 rooms can be found by multiplying 114 by 18. So let us multiply and find the number of tiles required for 18 rooms. So 114 into 18. 8 for the 32. We write 2 here. 3 is carried forward. 8 1s are 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 1 is carried forward. 8 1s are 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So then we put 0 in the second line here, and we multiply 114 by 1. 1 4s are 4. 1 1s are 1. 1 1s are 1 here. Now let us add these two products. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 4 is 5. 9 plus 1 is 10. 1 is carried forward. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2052. So 2052 tiles are needed for laying down floor for 18 rooms. Let us move to next question now. F. A shopkeeper bought 16 packets of pencils, 6 packets of erasers, and 5 packets of sketch pens. If each packet of pencils has 8 pencils, each packet of erasers has 8 erasers, and each packet of sketch pens has 6 sketch pens, find the total number of stationery items bought by the shopkeeper. So we need to find the total number of stationery items bought by the shopkeeper. Let us find it now. Solution. Total number of pencils that the shopkeepers bought, that is 16 into 8, because 16 is the number of packets of pencils he bought, and in each packet of pencils there are 8 pencils. It is given here. Let me make a mark here. There are 16 packets of pencils. Look here in the question. And in each packet of pencils, there are 8 pencils. So, to find the total number of pencils he bought, we have to multiply 16 and 8. So, we write 16 and 8. 16 into 8 is the total number of pencils. So next, let us find the total number of pencils he bought by multiplying 16 by 8. So let me write here 16 into 8. 8 6 are 48. Write 8 here. 4 is carried forward. 8 1s are 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. That is 128 is the product. Therefore, total number of pencils bought is 128. Total number of erasers. So here the number of erasers can be found by multiplying 6 by 5 because he bought 6 packets of erasers, and each packet of eraser has 5 erasers. So to find total number of erasers, we should multiply 6 by 5. So on multiplying 6 by 5, what do we get? 5 6 are 30. So which is equal to 30. The number of erasers he bought is 30. And then total number of sketch pens. Look here. So the shopkeeper brings 5 packets of sketch pens. So 5 packets of sketch pens. Look here. 5 packets of sketch pens, and each packet has 6 sketch pens. So we have to multiply 5 by 6. So on multiplying 5 by 6, what do we get? 6 5s are 30. So if you look at all these, that is the total number of pencils he bought is 128. Total number of erasers is 30. Total number of sketch pens is also 30. Now to find the total number of stationery items bought by the shopkeeper, we have to add these numbers, that is 128, 30 and 30. So what we do, total number of stationery items is equal to 128 plus 30 plus 30. So now we have to add these to find the total number. So how we can add these is, so 128 can be written as 120 plus 8, let it be here, and then we have 30 plus 30. So adding this, what we get? 0 here. So or 30 plus 30 is 60. 60 plus 120 is 180 plus 8 is here. It will be 188. On adding all this, what do we get? So here we get 180 plus 8, which will be equal to 188. Therefore, total number of stationery items the shopkeeper bought is equal to 188. Now let us move to next question number 2. Fill in the missing digits. So here we have 4 questions, A, B, C, D, and all the 4 are multiplication problems in which some digits are missing here in each of the questions. We have to fill these spaces or boxes by writing the correct missing digit here. Let us solve these one by one. First, let us look at the first question, A. So here we have a blank space is given here. So if you multiply this number by 2, there should be a product which is given here. Again, in the product, there is a blank space here. Let us look at these digits in one's place now. So we are multiplying by 2, and when we multiply by 2 with a digit, we should get 2 as product. That means, so if we get 2 again as product, the digit here must be 1. So if we have 1 here, and if you multiply 1 by 2, that is 2 ones are 2, you get 2 here. And next digit is 5 here, 2 5s are 10, so 0 is written here, and 100 is carried forward to hundreds place. And now we multiply 3 by 2, 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, so we should write 7 in this box. Now let us move to next question, B. So here we multiply this number by 3. 3 4s are 12. So we write 2 in ones place. 110 is carried forward. 3 ones are 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. It is given here. And here in the product we have 9 here. To get 9, there should be 3 here, because on multiplying 3 by 3 we get 9. 3 3s are 9. So the digit here must be 3. So now if you multiply 3 into 3, you get 9. Therefore we should fill 3 in this box and 2 in this box. Next question, C. Let us fill these blank spaces. The multiplier here is 5. The 5 2s are 10. So we write a 0 here, and 1 is carried forward. So let me write 1 here just above this box, which is carried from 1's place digit. So now in the product I should get 1. So if at all, if there is 1 here, so it will be 5 ones are 5, 5 plus 1, it becomes 6. So to get 1, so what there should be is, if it is 2 here, if I write 2 here, it will become 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 1 11, isn't it? It becomes 11. 1 will be written here, 1 will be carried forward. So if 1 is carried forward, then the next step what we do, we multiply 1 by 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 plus 1 becomes 6. But here we have 7. That means the carry it reaches hundreds place must be 2. Only in that case what happens is, when you multiply by 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 plus 2, it becomes 7. So the number that we should get here must be 21. So for that, if you write 4 here, suppose if you write 4 in this box, what happens now is, observe carefully. Now when you multiply 5 4s are 20, 20 plus 1 is 21, 21 tens. So we write 110 in the tens column, and 2 hundreds are carried forward to hundreds column. So we write 2 here. So now when you multiply 1 by 5, 5 ones are 5, 5 plus 2 is 7. So you should fill this box by 4 and this box by 0. Next question, D. So here we have to fill these blank spaces, and also to get the digits given here in the product. So here the appropriate digit would be, so there should be 6 here. So if you write 6 in this place, when you multiply 6 6 are 36. So we write 6 in one's place, and 3 is carried forward to tens place. And in this point, in this place, in the tens place, if you write 5, then when you multiply 5 6 5s are 30. 30 plus 3 is 33. So we write 3 here, and 3 is carried forward to hundreds place. And again we multiply 3 by 6. 6 3 is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. So here there should be 1. 2136 is the product of 356 and 6. So we should fill these boxes by writing 5 6 here and 1 in this space. Next question is mental maths. Fill in the blanks. Question number 1. 1 into 7. 1 into 7 is 7. So here in the second question we have 1000 into 6. it will be equal to 6000. And next question, question number 3. 8 into 100 is 800. 400 into 5 is 4 5s are 20, and we should write 2 more zeros here, so we put 2 zeros to the right, it becomes 2000. Therefore 400 into 5 is 2000. Next question number 5. 30 into 10, so we write 3 here and we put 2 zeros because we have one zero in 30 and the other zero in 10, so it will be 300. 30 into 10 is 300. Next question 6. 2314 into 0 is 0. Any number multiplied by 0 is 0. 10 into 5 is 50. 7 into 20. 7 twos are 14, and we should put 1 0 here because we have 1 0 in 20 here. 9. 20 into 20. 2 twos are 4, and we will write 2 zeros to the right because we have 2 zeros, one each in these 20s. So 20 into 20 is 400. Hot questions, higher order thinking skills questions. Number 1. Fill in the squares so that the products are correct on the right hand side and at the bottom. One has been done for you. So here we have 9, 3 and 27. So when you multiply 9 and 3, you get 27 as product. 9 3 is 27. And again 1 into 4. 1 4 is a 4. So downward. So 9 1s are 9. 3 4s are 12. Like this. So here to get 12 as product. So when you multiply horizontally across, we should get 12 as product here. And when we multiply vertically, we should get 15 and 16 as product here. So we should choose appropriate numbers to get these numbers as products. Yes, now let us try by writing 3 into 4, that is 3 4s are 3 4. If I write 3 and 4, so you will get 3 into 4 as 12. 3 4s are 12. And to get 20 here, so I may write 5 and 4. 5 4. 5 4s are 20. Now let us check vertically also. 3 5s are 15 and 4 4s are 16. It's correct now. Now let us move to next question. So we should get a 10 when we multiply the digits horizontally or right hand side here, and again when we multiply these two digits horizontally, we should get 21 as product. And when we multiply vertically here these two digits, we should get 14, and for these two we should get 15. We should choose such numbers and we should fill these blank spaces. So to get 10, we may multiply 2 and 5. So 2 5s are 10. And to get 21 as product, we may multiply 7 and 3. 7 3s are 21. And when you multiply vertically, you get 2 into 4. 2 into 7. 2 7s are 14. And these digits 5 into 3. 5 3s are 15. In the next question D, we should get 6 when you multiply these two digits horizontally, and again these two 24. So let's try by writing 6 into 1. 6 ones are 6. And for 24, let us have 3 8s are 24. And when you multiply downward, 6 3s are 18, 1 8s are 8. Next is E. To get 30 here, we should have two digits to be multiplied here in these boxes. So we can write 5 and 6. 5 6 are 30, and 2 twos are 4, 2 twos are 4 here, and while multiplying vertically we get 5 twos are 10 and 6 twos are 12. Coming to F, we should get 42 and 25. Let's find the digits and write here. So here we can write 7 and 6. 7 6 are 42, and in the next row we may write 5 into 5. 5 5 is a 25, and multiplying vertically we get 7 5 is a 35 and 6 5 is a 30. So like this we can fill these blank spaces to get the products as given uh, at the right hand side and at the bottom. So everyday maths. Here we have two questions under everyday maths. Let us read and solve these one by one. So first question, exercising every day keeps us healthy. If Jagjit spends 50 minutes a day doing exercise, how many minutes in total will he spend exercising in 7 days? Solution. Total time spent by Jagjit for exercise in 7 days is equal to 50 into 7, because he is spending 50 minutes every day for exercise, and in a week there are 7 days. So the time spent by him doing exercise for 7 days can be found by multiplying 50 by 7. So product of 50 and 7 will be simpler. So when we multiply 5 and 7, so 7 5 is 35, and we should put 1 0 to the right of 35. That is 350. So 350 minutes he spends doing exercise in 7 days. Next question. Gulmohar Nagar has 65 blocks of apartments. If each block contains 28 two-bedroom apartments, how many two-bedroom apartments are there in Gulmohar Nagar in all? Solution. Number of apartment blocks is equal to 65. Number of two-bedroom apartments can be found by multiplying 65 by 28, because there are 28 two-bedroom apartments in Gulmohar Nagar. So let us multiply 65 by 28 and find the required solution. So let's write 65 into 28. Multiply now. 8 5s are 40. 4 is carried forward. 8 6 are 48. 48 plus 4 is 52. And now we put a 0 here and multiply by 2. 2 5s are 10. 1 is carried forward. 2 6 are 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. Let's add these numbers now. 0. 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 3 is 8. Here 1. So 1820. Therefore, number of two-bedroom apartments in Gulmohar Nagar is 1820. I hope you learned all the problems we discussed in today's session. Thank you for watching the video. Bye bye children.